Welcome back, everybody. Driver53 here today, and we are going to be taking a look at how to make potato chips. I mean, all of these bags right here are huge, huge bags full of potato chips. And how are we going to make them? Well, we're going to use the Placeable Factories Pack here, and in a system that's like production chains. So we're making these videos so you guys can kind of get used to how these are going to function. As far as I can tell, every bit of information that we have, you're going to be able to take product out of one factory, put into another factory, or straight out of your field, right, your crop, and bring to a factory like this, and then turn it into something else. And then you can sell it, or you can use it in another placeable or another factory, right? So these are production chains, plain and simple. They're just like Global Company. These are the Placeable Factories Pack by erShaba. So how do you use them? Well, you're going to come right up here and click on this. And whenever you buy them, just like you would an animal, they're going to move over to the other side into your farm. And then once they're over there, all you have to do is hit confirm and square. Okay, so we're going to do that right now. Perfect. So then what you're going to do is you're going to come around over here and you're going to put your diesel or your biodiesel right here. And you're going to put your other products right here in this. Now it's really, really interesting. On this one, you actually need two different types of products. So what we have here in this nice X52 tipper by A2 Studios is going to be potatoes. And then right here we have sunflower oil, and we made this in a previous video. So I'm going to go ahead and link this up above, how you make sunflower oil, because you are not able to buy this from anywhere on the map. And what map am I on? We're on Ravensberg right now, everybody. It's a great map. It's by Top Ace 888. And I recommend it. There's a lot of space here to be able to play it as an American map if you wanted to, or you can play it as a European map for sure. But this mod right here, this is another really, really cool mod. It's the Phoenix, but it's a ITRunner version of it, and it's a huge, huge horsepower. It's got 1100 horsepower if you wanted to, and it's even got a hitch back here that you can hook up and run these in multiples. So if you've got another ITRunner like this set up right over here, you can attach it and then run multiple of these all together and like daisy chain. We got another sunflower oil right here. So awesome, awesome mods. What we're using here on the top part for the actual IT part is a mod that the VSR team came up with, and it's going to hold all of your stuff. Everything that's going to be used, or not used, but come out of these placeable factories here, it works with. You're even going to be able to have eggs and wool also. So if you're running a farm that has animals on it, chickens and sheep, yes, you're going to be able to use that too. So absolutely awesome. We're going to be using this a lot more in future videos. But exactly how do you do it? Well, what you're going to do with this one here is you're just going to back up, okay? So as you back up, your product is just going to start to disappear. So as you can see right there, see? Whenever it gets full, it'll stop, and then you're good to go. And on the other one, you're actually going to have to tip in. So if we do this one right here, and I back up, it's about right there, you're going to see, boom, you just tip it in. Perfectly good. You got a nice animation going on there. So it's going to be perfect. Now what's going to happen with your fuel? Well, there's a little rectangle right there, and you just need to back up close to it. Now I'm using some really, really big equipment just for the purpose of testing, all right? And as soon as you pull up, you see diesel going in, my volumes are going down. Perfect. I'll pull away, and they'll stop, and we are good to go. So you may be wondering, well, how much of this product does it take, right? How much sunflower oil and how much potatoes does this take? Well, you're in luck. I've got the answer for you. On production level 1, okay, that's if you only buy one of those over in the other menu that we showed you, right? That's production level 1. It's going to take 100,000 liters of your sunflower oil and 100,000 liters of your potatoes. Now, you do not have to put in this much before this factory will work, but that is the max amount that it will take before it says, nope, I can't take any more. All right, so we come over here to the fuel, biodiesel or regular diesel, and we'll talk about the difference here in a little bit. How much is it going to hold for you? Production level 1, you're going to be able to hold 25,000 liters, and production level 2, it's going to be 50,000 liters. So really, really awesome there. A lot of capacity. Now, here's the good part, right? We're going to get into how long it takes to be able to make all of these chips right here. Okay. So I've got some more slides, and here is the first one. So as you can see, we made 60,000 liters of product. All right, so for production level 1 and production level 2, both of them, we made 60,000 liters. How long did it take? On production level 1, it took 8.67 days, over 8.5 days. All right, that is absolutely crazy. Production level 2, it took 5.31 days. So not bad there, actually. So how much production is that per day? How much output are you going to be getting every single day from this factory? Production level 1, 6,920 liters. Production level 2, 11,299. So the next slide right here, this is how much diesel it's going to take. And you can use diesel or you can use biodiesel. Either one is going to be the same. All right, so production level 1, total diesel was 10,847. That comes out to 1,251 liters per day. Production level 2, 17,709 liters. That comes out to 3,335 a day. So a pretty big increase on production level 2 over production level 1, but you're going to be getting your stuff a lot faster. So next, how much of the other products are you going to use also per day in total? So sunflower oil, production level 1, 21,693 total, and per day it's 2,502. The interesting thing, that's exactly the same amount of potatoes. So it's an exact 50-50 split, all right, on your product coming in. Now, production level 2, 35,417 total and 6,670 per day. And exactly the same for potatoes. So a really, really big increase on production level 2 for how much product that you need to use to be able to get that return. So up next is going to be your sell price, and this is an average. What I did is I went up to the prices, found all the locations that were selling it, added them all up, divided by that number, and this is the average right here, $2,514. Now I will tell you, there was one that was about $1,600, but there was one that was at $3,400. So I didn't want to use it because it's not the average. I really like to use averages a lot more than absolute max profit. So really, really awesome. But that's going to give you roughly, on average, $150,840. That's really, really good profit on this factory right here as the third step. And so next, how much is all this going to cost you? All right, so there's two ways to look at this. One way is the products that you're putting in. If you harvested them yourselves, you don't have a cost associated with them. Now, the other way to look at it is if you have a cost, if you use a product, right, you have a potential to sell it. So like sunflower oil, right? I could have sold that product, okay, but I didn't. I used it straight here. Some people feel like you need to calculate how much the worth that is worth, right? So say sunflower oil is worth, I don't know, $1,000 per 1,000 liters, right? Or 1,200, right? Well, some people feel like you need to add that into here and then do that. I didn't do that this way. What I did is I calculated how much the sunflower oil actually cost me out of pocket to be able to make it, and that's my diesel, okay? So diesel cost, first off, is $1.25, so it's $13,559 per production level 1, and $22,136 for production level 2. Now my sunflower oil, I had to use diesel to be able to produce that also, right? And that cost me $7,367 on production level 1 and $12,042 on production level 2. So I added all these costs together, all right? And this right here is my profit. So on production level 1, I ended up making $129,906. Production level 2, I made $116,662. So I made about $13,000 less on production level 2 than production level 1. But if you look at my daily here, I'm making more per day because it's being done faster. Okay, so if I actually would have went to 8.67 days on production level 2, I would have a lot more profit because it, so per day I'm gonna make more. But if I just look at 60,000, it's absolutely not. So up to you, however you want to do it. If you want to do it slower and save more of your product, you're gonna make about 14,983 a day. If you want to do it really, really fast, as fast as physically possible, it's gonna be 21,970 on average. All right, so let's remember that, on average. So what are we gonna do with these? Well, the only thing you can do with these right now is sell them. All right, and how are you gonna do that? Well, a really, really great way is to use this mod right here. Like I said, it's the exact same ITRunner AutoLoad pallet right here. You can see we've got the one for potato chips right here, or fries, I guess is what it says. But we're going to call them chips because that's what everything else calls it. So all you have to do is just pull up right next to it. And then you're going to take it and you're going to sell it over at your sell point. So they're going to load up automatically. You don't have to do anything here. It's just going to go right for you. No problem at all. So this is going to fill up 20,000 liters and we will be good to go. So there we go. Awesome. Now, what if you want to get rid of this factory? Okay, say you have other factories that you want to build, but you have all that product setting right there, but you can't leave it there because you need that space. Well, there's this awesome mod over here. It's a silo for you. Okay, now each one of these that you see right here is going to hold 100,000 liters. I have them chained together, so it's going to show 300,000, but all you do is come through right here and boom, you can see that off the back it's starting to go ahead and get rid of some of my product. So if we zoom in here, you can see that right there the product is just going in. I didn't have to do anything. It automatically loads in there. Perfect. And that's going to be the end of the production chain here for potato chips. This is the final one. You don't use these in anything else. So we're going to start looking at some of the other ones. You know, we've already looked at barrels, how you make that. We're going to start looking at some different ones to make TMR, pig food, seeds. We're going to be looking at, you know, what you need to do to make flour and sugar. A lot of different ones. So hope you guys are liking these. If you are, definitely go ahead and hit that like button. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button too. If you want to stay up to date on any of the other videos that we're making here on the production chains or the Placeable Factories mods, definitely hit that subscribe button. And if you do, hit the notification bell too. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53 signing off.